We're here at the cable show out in Los Angeles talking with our service provider customers. You know, one of the interesting things we've learned as we start to recover and come out of this deep recession that we've been in is that consumers were willing to sacrifice, but not their DVRs, their video on demand, or their HD service. We've definitely seen that the types of services that are driving consumer loyalty and increasing ARPU are also the services that have the biggest impact on bandwidth demand.
I think a lot of things are going on right now with bandwidth allocation. There's a lot of things on a service provider's plate. They're dealing with voice services, data services, video services. So thinking about how you allocate that spectrum and then what technologies are employed to maximize efficiency for each of those services is a job unto itself.
Really what we're talking about from an infrastructure perspective, an access networks perspective, is density, density, density. Is how do I deliver more capacity, more service capability into a smaller footprint. And so really, Motorola is very proud today at the show to announce the density leadership for its CMTS platform. Tremendous amount of innovation, engineering leadership, really built into some technologies now that have served cable operators for the better part of a decade plus. And they're going to continue to serve operators as this inflection point of IP video over DOCSIS and more services such as 3D TV are demanded by their consumers.
Motorola has been extremely creative working with our service customers to be able to bring a rational transition from standard definition to high definition. We did that when we went from analog to digital. We're doing that today with the transition to HD. We have a brand new encoder that's here on the floor, about a 20 or 30% improvement in bit rates from what we were shipping just a few months ago. It's an MPEG-4 encoder. That's about half the bit rate that people are getting today in MPEG-2. Our new set-top boxes are all capable of MPEG-2 and MPEG-4. We have a new solution we call switched digital video. And what switched digital video does is it takes the bandwidth that is in a neighborhood and it shares it much more efficiently to individual consumers. So instead of sending every channel to the home, whether someone's watching it or not, we select smaller groups of viewers and smaller groups of video, and we just send the channels that those consumers need. So a dramatic improvement in video efficiency.
You know, and our recent consumer research also shows that the majority of American adults want even more customizable applications for their televisions.
How does that impact the access network? Well, to a great deal, actually. And although in the initial phases of this personalization, the technologies that we have today from a video infrastructure perspective, a broadband infrastructure perspective, will certainly be able to manage that first wave of personalization. Beyond that, it's going to take some innovation, the introduction of some new solutions and technologies. And Motorola is already working there. And so as I look out to the future, it's how can we bring that innovation into reality? How can we turn innovation into solutions that make it much more simple for our customers to address the demand of personalization, seamless to the consumer that they're on a wireless device or a home PC or their home PC or taking it with them on a portable media device. This is the idea of personalization. We're doing a lot at Motorola to make that happen.
And our raw technology advantage is very startling, really, when we look at our solutions versus our competitors. And we think that technology investment is going to keep us ahead for a long time.
And it's this area of systems expertise that really we're centering our message around and talking about how we can make the difficult easy, the complex simple for our customers.